Welcome to the workbench, everybody. We got one more REMO video to do. And a lot of people have been asking questions about the REMO 1093 and how it compares to the Axial SC10, and is it a clone? Welcome to the Ozark Hobby Adventurist, and today on the workbench I'm going to read a letter from one of our viewers. And Bobby is 14 years old and he has a pretty serious question to ask. His letter says, "Dear Ken, is the REMO 1093 a clone of the Axial SCX 10? Well, first we have to find out the definition. The definition of a clone: if something or someone is a clone, they are so similar to the original that the copy is exactly like the original in every way. So the question is it a clone? No, it is not a clone. Let's take a look at it here and see. Okay, here's our REMO, and the first difference is this has 4 lights across the top. The front bumper for the REMO will not fit the front bumper mounts for the SCX10. We're going to turn it around here. The bed is different. You'll notice that on the Axial, the bed is straight in the middle and it's not cut out for a spare tire, which doesn't look very axial in the rim or the tire itself. The Axial has a bigger toolbox area. And like the drive shafts, the rims are kind of cheesy. So, yeah, that's not like the Axial at all. Okie dokie, we're going to pull the top off. I'm going to set it back over here out of the way. I'm going to grab my shock mount. We're going to show you, this is the shock mount. You can look at it right here and tell it's not even close to the same part. You can tell that the mount that's in my hand's been trimmed a little bit, but it's still not the same bracket by any means. Look at it at a different angle. See, that's definitely not the same. Alright, we're going to look at the front of the frame or the rear of the frame. It doesn't matter because on this the front and the rear are exactly identical. You see here it's straight and back here it's straight. But when we go to lay the Axial front frame rail on there, you can see that it's not straight, it's got a curve to it. So, another thing that's different. Then there should be something underneath here. What is it? If you're an Axial guy, you know. That's right, it's the Axial logo. In order to be a clone, it would have to have the Axial logo on it. Okay, here is a axle tube, right? It's supposed to be for the SC10. It's a little short, I do believe, by a long ways. So that's not going to fit. So as we've looked at some of these things, you realize that it is not a clone. It's not actually anything even close. It simply resembles the Axial from the outside. Even some of the bearings in the axles are different. So I hope this answers a lot of questions. Thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. And don't forget to tell your friends about us, because we would sure enjoy having them watch as well. Everybody be safe, and maybe, just maybe, we'll meet you on a rock somewhere.